You have rising gas prices, people struggling, a lot of pain and anger throughout the government, the world. Our semi-fascist government, our inverted totalitarian government, wants to keep tabs on people more than ever, right? They want to search your data more than ever. By the way, one of the largest surveillance states in the world, and it was largely created or at least expanded under Bush and Obama. No difference, really. It kept growing under both of them. Hasn't changed. Trump didn't change anything. Massive surveillance of American citizens continues to this day. So when shit's getting like this, where it's like the ruling elite are starting to see their days are numbered, shit's getting real, it's getting tough. People are getting angry. They want more and more surveillance. And so from the FBI is starting young. They want to monitor us young now. And they act like it's positive. I always love that. That's always the best thing, is they act like they're like, hey folks, we got this cool new thing to help you all out. It's just a chip you implant behind your eyeball, and it helps you see a little better. Like, you can see a little farther. Like, yeah, we're gonna help everybody out. They always act like it's a good thing. Hey folks, the drones you've seen flying over your house? We started doing that, the mini drones, like size of a baseball. We started putting those over your houses to catch pedophiles. It's, yeah. So if you're not a pedophile, nothing to worry about. Just go about your day. But we put those, yeah. So if you hear the humming zzz over your house and you notice like a camera on a little size drone, that's there to get the pedophiles. And thank you for your support. I mean, we are really glad that you are helping us catch these pedophiles. We really are. But then, seriously, it's always something positive. They always act like it's kind of this awesome thing. Oh, well, we got to help them get the pedophiles. We got that. We can't stop that. Hey, folks. We actually, going forward, we're gonna leave an FBI agent in your house. He's just gonna hang out with you. He just sit around. He'll you know what? He'll just sit in whichever chair that is your least favorite in your living room. He's not gonna be imposing. He's just gonna be in most people have like the spot they like the most in the living room. You got that side of the couch is your favorite side, where you got the lazy boy that kicks the legs up, and that's your chair. He's not gonna use one of those spots you really like. He's going to use the seat of the chair in the living room that you like least. So he's really not imposing. But yeah, he's going to be there. And don't worry, he's there to just make sure that there aren't any Russian raccoons living in your basement. Because there's been basically the Russians have released these raccoons throughout the United States that have a spying software in them, and they'll eat your apples. And so the people are they're just fed up. They're sick of the Russian raccoons eating all their apples. So we're just going to have an FBI agent just hanging out in your house. But again, it's just to stop the Russians. So don't worry about it. Again, he's going to use a chair you like the least. So don't worry about that. They always act like something positive when they want to surveil you more. And here's the latest. This is a tweet from the FBI. The FBI Child ID app. And it shows a photo of a guy with a cell phone, smartphone. The first mobile application created by the Bureau provides a convenient place to electronically store photos and other vital information about your children so that it's literally right at hand if you need it. Learn more at go. This is fucking amazing. Folks, we've created an app where you can give us all the data on your child. On your fucking child. You can give it to the FBI. And that's a good thing. Also, oh God, there's so many things about this. If you have information on your child, why do you need an FBI app to store it for you? You don't think you already have it? And if you need a place to store it on your phone, fucking email it to yourself or put it in the notepad on your. What the fuck? Folks, get this FBI Child ID app so that you can store your own data on your kid with the FBI. It literally says store photos of your kid. Send it to the FBI. This is mind blowing. I mean, obviously the reason for this is they just want to get, because children are probably the people, quote unquote, that they have the least information on, because children have not yet put all their information online. And if they can get people to store their child data in with them now, when the kid's a kid, then they don't have to worry that someone will grow up and not put enough information online so that they can track people. So they'll already have all their information. They'll have facial ID and all that shit. The idea that this is for your benefit. I'm doing this to help you. The chip we're going to inject in your earlobe is because it'll help your earlobe not develop so much wax. It helps stop the wax buildup in your earlobe. Because you don't want all that wax. It makes it hard to hear. So you just let us inject this chip in there, and this will vibrate out the wax in your earlobe. I mean, even if you're one of these people who's out of their mind and thinks the FBI is out to do good, it's out to help you, it's out to be the good guys, even if you're that out of your mind, why would you want to give them all the info of your kids? The only people I could picture ever doing that shit is like fucking hardcore liberals that have become the party of the FBI, and they just love the FBI, and they're just like, "Ooh, FBI is gonna stop Trump, right? James Comey's our hero. I jack off to him on Wednesdays." What the fuck? Okay, folks, that is the show. But I do these live every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday at noon Eastern. The Friday one is for members only at leecamp.net. It's a Q&A where I chat with people, talk to you about your topics, what you'd like to hear, what you think I got right or wrong. That's all at leecamp.net. You can go over there and become a member, whether you become a paying member or not. Please do that, leecamp.net. But also, if you're listening to the podcast or whatever, just subscribe to rumble.com/LeeCamp. Hit the subscription button. It's free there, and that's where I do all these live streams.